Hey gents, it's Scheme Rhythm here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Part 7. Alright, so in the last episode, we defeated the Bell Gargoyles, and we've looked around the graveyard and got items from there. You may notice that my soul count's a little different than last time. That's because off-screen I tried to grind for a Hello Soldier shield, actually. If you picked that up, I would suggest using it because it has the highest stability of all the shields that you've gotten so far, and it's a full 2.0 lighter than the hero shield that you picked up before. So, actually, let's see, I don't have enough to level up. I actually also, while I was grinding for it, I noticed with all the excess souls I had, I went ahead and bought Titanite shards from Andre the Blacksmith and upgraded my bandit knife to +5. In order to upgrade it past that, we're going to have to pick up an ember, which is not going to be for probably a little while. Actually, I'm going to use this knife on this occasion to go ahead and repair everything that I've used so far. Your armor that you're wearing also ends up getting beat up a little bit. I probably didn't even need to heal there, but I mean, it probably helps a little bit. So, my bandit's knife, so you can see +5, 84 is what it's gotten to now, and your parameter bonuses also increase as you go up in level. So right now it's doing 99, and its critical hits are actually doing close damage to what the Drake Sword does, but no, we're going to stick with the Drake Sword here. So this time we are going to actually head to back to the Undead Asylum. You see, we should pick up an item there that's going to help immensely in the area right before the second bell. What am I doing there? Let's see, take the elevator. Be very careful, you want to stick to the right whenever you step off of the elevator here. You don't want to fall through. So I'm actually going to have to do this twice because you're going to have to... Anyway, so when you get to here, you face here and roll, and you should land perfectly on that. If you do anything else, as far as I know, as far as I've tried before, it won't work. So, I mean, you can try maybe something else, but... Anyway, same thing here, roll, Undead Asylum F2 West Key. This takes you to that area to the left that you might have been wondering about from the first video that we couldn't go to. I'm sure you saw the glowing corpse there that we couldn't access, and oh crap. There's going to be a fire not too far into the Undead Asylum. I mean, it's a fairly small area when all's said and done, so that's not going to be much of a problem. Just run back. I'm not going to edit this part out, because I mean, hell, it's not that much. Might as well have to suck up. I think towards the end of this video, I'm going to actually... No, towards the end of my trip to the Undead Asylum, I'm going to make a few trades with Snuggly, the barter. Snuggly's the crow. There's apparently an equivalent to him in, or her, I guess, in Demon Souls, but I don't have it. Okay, to go back to the Undead Asylum, you make your way back up here to the crow's nest, and you just do this. You crouch down, curl up in a ball, and you have to wait for a good 30 seconds almost, actually. It keeps you waiting for quite a while. So, how's everyone doing? Anyone else celebrating No Shave November? Here we go. And it's not really a talking cutscene, so I'll just keep going. Thing is, I'm probably going to shave after this week. I'm just going to experiment and see how long I can go. Like, I've gone a week without shaving so far, and by the end of the second week, I might actually have a small beard growing. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Ooh, I never noticed that shot before. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I personally am not a big fan of the whole idea of not shaving for a month. Some people like growing out beards. Stuart likes growing out his beard, I know, but I don't know. I admit that shaving hurts if you neglect doing it for too long, but once you're done shaving, you're done with that itchy feeling. It's like, oh. You just want to rub your face because it feels all smooth and everything. It's like, oh, man. So, yeah, you can see these zombies here have... Actually, you notice they take more than one hit from the Drake Sword to kill. Their attacks do a good bit of damage. In fact, I might get killed here. Let me stop talking for a second. Back up. shit. Uh-huh. As bad as this is, wait until you see the optional boss. Man, that guy. It's actually possible to do this boss with nothing but the Drake's sword and just being careful, but I mean, you lose. At this point, I would lose probably 3/4 of my health just getting to the boss fight because it involves dropping down a large pit. So I'm not even going to bother trying that. Nothing's right. Okay, this room. Stay away from the middle area. If you go into that middle area, you will fall through the floor and you will initiate the optional boss fight, and it's pretty bad, especially at this level. Of course, these guys are kicking my ass right now. There we go. I'm not going to use the Estus Flask. I'm just going to go to the next bonfire. In fact, I think at this bonfire is going to be a good chance to level up. So, let's see. Yep, yes it is. So, let's see. Vitality, attunement. I'm going to go ahead with my plan that I said I would do earlier and get dexterity up to 20 or 25. I think I'm going to go with 20 actually, because there's a specific weapon I'm waiting for later in the game. And its minimum required parameter is 20 dexterity, and I want to use it. But, I don't know. It's probably not the same weapon that some of you are thinking of. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that there. Look at that. I just dodged it, and I spent a good bit of time in that last video talking about how you couldn't, or how it's hard to dodge that. Unless you're pro. Guess it's not the case. Guess that really shows what I know, doesn't it? But oh well. I mean, I've gotten this far into the game. I've only died a couple of times. You might notice that I'm not human anymore. That's because in grinding for the Hollow Warrior Shield, I actually started messing around and did dual-wielding shields, and it didn't end well. You do about the same base attack damage as the dagger if you're using the wooden shield as your attacking weapon, except you're a lot slower. And yeah, I got owned because actually I got ganged up on. Let's see. These guys, lure them out one by one. There we go. Back into form now. Oh. Jeez, I mean... Oh, look at that. Shield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't kick a shield away. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Lost my lock on for a second. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. So, this is what that key we got on that roof opens up. And there's only one thing that you really get from this little escapade, I guess. That's this corpse that you saw earlier, the Rusted Iron Ring. Rusted Iron Ring lets you move freely in, like, deep water or, say, murky poison water that poisons you slowly. I hope we don't see any of that soon. But man, I tell ya. So, oh shit, that's right, I forgot about this. Remember the knight we saw earlier that gave us the Estus Flask? Well, he shows up here when you come back to the Undead Asylum. He is hollow. He's completely lost his mind, but he still somehow knows how to fight. But, that said, look at that, man. The Drake Sword doesn't even do that much damage to him. He turns very fast, so be careful. But you can pretty much get him locked in like this if you're paying attention. In fact, this is actually what I plan on doing to a certain enemy a little later. Not this specific enemy, but anyway, you kill him, and you get the Crest Shield. I guess I might as well look at that. The Crest Shield, worse stability, better magic defense. Durability is about the same. In the same weight as my Tower Kite Shield that I bought from Andre. So I guess I'm going to just keep it the same weapon. So if we come down here, in fact, there's actually someone you might want to be a little careful of. Let's see. There he is. You can see his shield. Hi. This is your second chance at a Black Knight sword if you missed out on it the first time. But I would recommend getting him back to a more open area. Once again, this will be open enough. But let's see if I can get him locked into this again. Oh wait, no, I won't be able to. Oh yes, I think I might be able to. I mean, this is a. Uh-oh, I I didn't lock onto him for some reason. Okay, get him back over here. Okay, between his hits, I like to drop my shield because that restores some of my stability so that I don't get owned whenever he swings it. Okay, get around the corner. Use that. It's very tough to fight these guys while talking, I tell ya. Okay, get him back over here. Come on. Come on, asshole. Notice I'm not trying to parry him. That's because the price of parrying and failing is a little high for me at this point. Because that's more than half my health bar gone. And then there's another one of these guys here, actually. There we go. Let's see what he drops. Probably... Oh, look at that. He dropped his sword. You need 24 strength, I believe it is, to use that sword at minimum. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, it's going to be down. Black Knight sword. Wait, why did I do that? I didn't want to do that, man. 20 strength. Okay, and 18 dexterity, which I don't have either of those. Yeah, back to the Drake sword. You saw it has the same attack power as the Black Knight Great Sword, but it's a little faster. I actually got one to +5 in one of my other files, in my first file, and it was a pretty strong weapon. You know what? Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Just needed to, once again, just checking on something, making sure the video stays in sync and all that stuff. Let me see. Okay, I'm pretty sure you didn't want to hear me just talk for the sake of talking. I guess I might as well rest at this bonfire. Ooh, that's right, we have enough to level up. I guess dexterity again. I mean, I can't really think of much else to do. You know what? I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna see what the bandit knife's backstab does to one of these weak guys, and then switch out for. Let's see, where are they? Let's see. Let's get the Drake sword out as well. I'm just going to compare their backstab damage, see what it's like. Let's see, 262 versus, where's the other guy? Where is he? There he is. Roll through those. 262 versus 280. And considering there's about a 100-point difference in their attack powers, that's pretty significant, I'd say. So let's see. Now, last time we went through that gate. This time we're going to go back towards where we began. Back towards the very first room of the game, where you get that corpse with the key. Man, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to handle these upcoming bosses. Because, I mean, there are two ways to play this, really, whenever you're leveling up. You can either upgrade your vitality and endurance to what you want first, or you can upgrade to your main stats to what you want first. I'm playing it the latter way. And, okay, here he comes. I guess this is your third chance at the Black Knight Greatsword if you want to try it. But, I mean, I've managed to kill enemies just doing that ad nauseum. But, I mean, mastering putting your shield down and then up. Oh crap. You saw that. It took out a lot of my health. Don't let him get up to you. Whew! That was close. And backstab for the finish. Oh man. You know, I'm recording this on Sunday. I recorded the others this past Friday. Which I guess it'll be the week before. The Peculiar Doll that doesn't come into play until much later, like after the second bell even. But I thought we'd go ahead and pick it up now. You can see there, it's called the Stray Demon. That's actually the picture I used for the Asylum Demon was his picture. But that's because the Asylum Demon and the Stray Demon are the same thing, basically, except the Stray Demon's a hell of a lot tougher. I'm actually really dreading that fight. But I'll probably handle him after the second bell. Let's see. So, Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and say, remember not to run across the middle of that place. And actually, I think I'm going to go and level up one more time at the bonfire here. Yeah. Dexterity once more. 104 on the dagger. Jeez. And I'm going to say, remember to avoid the middle in the big room, and meet me back at Firelink Shrine. Hey, I know I said meet me back at Firelink Shrine, but I forgot about Snuggly the Barter. So...
You, give me warm, give me soft.
So you can't, I don't think you can see Snuggly anywhere, but basically what happens is you pick an item, you can only trade certain items, by the way. You drop it off in this nest, and you either die and come back to here if you have a bonfire, if you last rested at the bonfire in Firelink, or you start and quit your game. I'll probably put on like subtitles or something like that that explains what you can trade each item for. There's actually a glitch that'll let you trade infinitely for each item, but that's probably going to be patched, so I wouldn't rely on that. So let me see. Let's see, what can I trade here? I guess I can trade the rubbish. Yeah, I'll trade the rubbish just to show you what's on screen. This is why I said don't just get rid of it, because you can do this. And then I'm going to quit the game. There we go. Should I keep talking through this? Yeah, I guess I might as well keep talking. So this is actually a little faster than going through saving at the bonfire at Firelink, or resting at the bonfire at Firelink, then killing yourself. But I mean, hell, this is a little more boring though. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not doing too worse. Actually, I'm a lot further on my official one than I am on my practice file. Go figure. Although I don't think I've been playing for that long. I don't think I've been playing for 3 hours and 47 minutes. I guess chalk that up to the autosave. If there's ever, I guess it just saved all that off-screen grinding that I didn't show you guys. But whatever. Wow, this is exciting. This loading screen is actually going to be pretty long. Yep. Great Combustion. Iron Flesh, that's a really good spell. I think it gets nerfed in the upcoming patch. It's going to be released, like, it might get released, hell, by the time this video goes up, I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. Miracle. See, the thing about Pyromancy, it's not just spells involving fire, it's also things like Iron Flesh, Poison Mist, Toxic Mist. Those are all Pyromancy spells. I don't know, Iron Flesh just, it makes you super heavy, but it also makes you have super high poise and defense. Like, if you equip, like, really good armor and then use Iron Flesh, bosses do laughable damage to you. Oh, there we go.
Give me warm.
Yeah, Snuggly. So, if you trade the rubbish in, you get a Titanite chunk. Save Titanite chunks, I guess. Later you'll be able to break them down into large Titanite shards, which I guess those are actually the hardest of the Titanite items to get. But you can't get a lot of Titanite chunks until right around in-game anyway. So, I don't know, I'd save it. You need a Titanite chunk to upgrade a +9 weapon to +10. So I guess I'm going to save that for my dagger. So pretty. I can't make any nom nom jokes now, though. I love making that heavy sound, even though I might be accidentally ripping someone off, but it's no one I've watched videos of, so there. It's just something me and my brother like to joke about. We like to make little, I don't know, every time there's some reference to eating or anything like that, we like to make the heavies eating the sandwich noise. Sandwich. Nom 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 nom. And a big smile on his face. I love it. I love Team Fortress 2, even though the console version was absolutely gimped. Speaking of gimped, one of the first things I watched whenever I got to college was gosh, why can't Pulp Fiction? And I just loved my roommate's reaction whenever he saw the gimp and saw them with the ball gags. He was like, "No, no way! Oh God!" I don't know. I thought it was hilarious at the time because, well, okay, here we are back at Firelink, and wow, I just talked all the way through back through that. So, I guess, geez, I don't want to cut the video short here. So I guess what we're going to do is I'm going to cut back to the first bonfire at the Undead Berg, I guess. Yeah. Actually, no. Meet me back at the Hellkite Drake Bridge. See you there. Okay, guys. Yeah, here we are, and well, we're not at the Hellkite Drake Bridge, but we're at that door I told you not to open before. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Oh, by the way, on the way here, I actually managed to get a Hollow Soldier shield. Go figure. You can see stability 60, which is better than what we had. So, for this fight, oh boy. So, you have this long spiral staircase. I wouldn't even worry about this place for a little while, if you can help it. I might even be doing this too early. He can still one-shot me, but now that I have the Drake Sword, I'm a little more confident, because, I mean, just because you have this sword. Okay, this guy, his name is Havel the Rock. Notice how little damage that did. That's the story of this boss. If you just keep close to him and keep moving around him to his right flank, keep going around counterclockwise. Just make sure you keep him in your sights, and make sure he doesn't get a chance to hit you with that giant weapon. That's a great hammer weapon called the Dragon Tooth, and it one-shots you at this point. But it's super slow. Whew. Okay, thank God I can block some of its hits. Okay. Sometimes he just stops like that, and I don't know. You can cheese him in a similar way to the way you can cheese the Black Knights, and just repeatedly backstab him as he gets up. There we go. That took care of him. Havel's Ring. I'm going to immediately equip that, actually. Havel's Ring boosts your maximum equipment load. I believe it boosts it by 33%? Yeah. Actually, no. It gives you a 50% increase. I'm still a little slower than I could be. But if I switch the Drake Sword out for the Bandit's Knife, which I will eventually do whenever I get to... Yeah, there we go. You can see I'm a little faster. My plan is to switch out the Drake Sword permanently for the Bandit's Knife once I get the Bandit's Knife up to around +10. We're around the time in the game where you want to be thinking about using a different weapon other than the Drake Sword. Because the Drake Sword, its usefulness runs out right around the time the Depths, which is the upcoming area, is going to end. So, just something to keep in mind. But the nice thing is, with Havel's Ring, you can now use more stuff and not have to worry much about your equip load weighing you down. So, there are a lot of rings in this game. I'm just going to keep the Tearstone Ring, because, I mean, what else can we use? So, now meet me back by the Wyvern Bridge. Okay, that was a little different. I clicked in the wrong order there. So, now we're going to open up this place, which we couldn't open before. Use the basement key. So, let's see. If we go down here, remember to slide down. Even if you slide down, this takes a little while. So just imagine, my first playthrough, I didn't know how to slide down a ladder until I was almost done with the game, and it wasn't very fun. So, when you get up here, I would say immediately go to your right. This is actually the way to a shortcut that you're going to open up. Here it is. So, this is the shortcut right back to the Undead Berg bonfire, actually. Oh, look at him. So, yeah, you can see the Bandit Dagger +5 is a hell of a lot more powerful than it was before. So, I think I'm going to call it a day for... Well, I'm going to call it an episode for this. So, go ahead and rest here. And level up. Dexterity. And then I'm going to pump endurance some more. So, my dexterity is as high as it needs to be for my final weapon that I'm going to use here. And you know what? Bye. I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Dark Souls.